Welcome back, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tracy Spivey, host of Egghead News Podcast Daily. Today we're doing Egghead News Podcast Daily round robin. April Fool's Day all across this great land of ours, from the mountain to the plain, to the shore, to the seashore. That's how that poem went. With me, as always, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, gosh.
And I apologize for my allergies. These allergies are killing me over here in the East Coast.
Wow, man,
the pollen count's high.
But
with me, you ain't lying. Everybody's right. Everybody, Clarendon, Allegra. Anyway, with me, as always, Pablo. Say it twice, Solano. Pete.
What up?
And ladies and gentlemen, we found him. He was in the back of the house watching the Godzilla Rex King of the Monsters. He got a hot track, baby. He got a stolen. Yes, that's right. Yeah, you know why? Brooklyn's in the house.
What up, people?
Freddie.
What's going on, people? What's going on? What's up? What's good? Shout out to Brooklyn, of course. What's good?
This is what we waited for. We're in April. We're in the midst of the comic book movie bonanza. We got a couple of months of just getting stuff coming at us left and right. This is what we wanted. We was talking about this last summer. We just couldn't wait to be here, but now we're in the midst of it. How do you guys feel about this? Because Pablo and I cheated last week. We said the same. Well, all three of us cheated last week when we were talking on WhatsApp. That's right. We're not like the President's Men. We could talk on WhatsApp and not give away state secrets. But anyway, when you really look at it, Aquaman and Shazam, I used to say Captain Marvel. I'm old enough to know that. They really had history. Those cartoons from the 1960s. So it's not like they haven't been in the public view. The old Filmation cartoon with Aquaman, and then the old Croft Superstar special on ABC Saturday.
Wow.
Y'all can YouTube that.
Wow.
And you can see the old CBS morning. You can see the old CBS Channel 2 morning. You see Filmation's Shazam show. I mean, they have history, and both of them, I guess we could consider tier 3 superheroes. Not tier 1, not tier 2, maybe tier 3. Mm-hmm. I mean, Green Arrow's more popular than Shazam.
I've always liked
right?
Shazam.
I mean,
I've always liked Shazam.
You know, but again,
Fred?
I love Captain Marvel, Shazam, aka Shazam. Again, you know, of course they appeared on television, but never at the time we thought about never thought about being on the big screen. You know, Aquaman and Shazam, because I really believe that, you know, again, DC Comics didn't have confidence in probably thinking that these are going to be like profitable characters on the big screen, and I just don't think that had that much popularity, you know, enough for it to just make a movie out of. And
listen,
I'm glad that they, you know, it's on a big screen, and I think it's going to do well, because I think a lot of people, again, like with Aquaman, it's overdue. It's overdue.
I don't necessarily
Plus
think...
the budget came in at $100 million, so all they got to do is make 4, and it's a whole run.
I don't think it has anything to do with it being overdue. I think it's just because they've already succeeded with Aquaman, they succeeded with Wonder Woman, and they're continuing on that path. I think this is
okay.
I'm getting excited because I feel like we're on the road to seeing what we were meant to see, to feel what we were meant to feel, even more so than what we feel now.
But I think it's still a little bit. I still think it's a little bit the fans, the moviegoers, you know, really anxious to really see this character appear on the big screen.
Oh no, yeah, I mean, I don't know all about that. I don't know about that.
Just like with Aquaman, you know.
Nah, because I think if Green Lantern, I think people would be more excited if a Green Lantern movie was coming out. I think people would be more excited if, I would say, well, who would I say? A Nightwing movie was coming out.
You don't think?
I think people would be more excited with possibly not necessarily Green Arrow, but the right Flash if that movie was coming out. I'm looking forward to see DC getting to where they need to be.
Oh, of course, I agree.
And that's on top.
And it seemed like they're finally hitting a direction.
It seems like they're heading. I'm not saying finally. I'm saying it seems like they're doing the right thing.
No, they're doing the right thing.
I'm still gonna go into these things.
No, they're finally going in the right direction, because the direction they're going in now is a direction they should have went earlier and they didn't. But they're going into a better direction now. You know, and like I said, they pulling off a good hat trick with Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Shazam.
Oh no, Warner Brothers on the right track. Like you said, and it's funny, Warner Brothers on the right track, all because they got rid of Zack. Anyway, not to segue too far off, but we also want to do a little round robin, because it's almost that time. We got 4 weeks left. It's almost that time. We got 4 weeks left, boys and girls. We got 4 weeks left to get our whole lives just shattered, emotionally bankrupt, to be bamboozled, to be let down, kicked around. We about to go for listen, I'm gonna need a therapist after this. Avengers Endgame. The Russo brothers are about to take us and rip us apart, put us back together, and rip us apart and put us back together in 3 hours.
3 hours.
How about that, Freddie? 3 hours. So bring a bucket, because you can't leave. Anybody, if I see anybody get up to go to the bathroom, I'm gonna say, you crazy.
There's no intermission moment. Huh? It's gonna go straight through, right? Just go.
The people that are gonna get up to go to the bathroom are the people who are not invested in it like we are.
This is not for children.
Yeah.
This is not for toddlers.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
You actually go to the bathroom?
Who, me? No, I'm not. Yeah. Listen, no, man.
No, not you. I'm talking about people. I'm talking about people who do that. I was just gonna look.
And once again, let's just make mention. Don't bring your crying ass.
Oh God.
Baby.
Yep. I just said that.
To the theater.
Don't bring your children. Do not bring your children.
I'm talking no. Children who are gonna sit there and watch it, I'm cool with. Babies. I'm talking about babies who have no idea what's going on. They're just there to accompany someone who is selfish and cannot help himself.
You just can't find a babysitter, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't leave them, no.
So you got less than 3 weeks to handle that. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway,
we're gonna do
us a little round robin.
We're gonna do our first top. Our first top moments.
We got a lot of them.
No, you have a lot of them.
And we're gonna have some honorable mentions, because this is the list that I conjured up, and people and Trace and Freddie agreed with it, but they may have some others that they want to make mention of. But we're gonna go through these top 10, and these are not like ranked or anything. These are just moments we can't wait to see, if we see them at all. But they're moments that could possibly show up in this film. Captain Marvel faces off against Thanos. This is something that has been built up for a while now. We got a whole movie dedicated to her, showing us how powerful she is, and that she is the savior.
I think that's a given.
I think they overshot. I think they overshot with that. I think they overshot.
But I think that's a given. I think that would be really disappointing with all the hype, and showing what she's capable of doing, and then all of a sudden in game you don't see anything like that. That would be very disappointing. But I'm sure that would.
Or they fight for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Or they fight for 2 minutes. You'd be like,
But if it didn't happen at all, that would be a huge disappointment. But
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I think Captain Marvel's gonna give her a run for his money, but Thanos, being the intellect that he is, finds her Achilles heel.
Exactly.
Well, and plus it all depends. Does he have the gauntlet? Does he have a copy of the gauntlet? Does he have the secondary gauntlet? I mean, I don't know.
But they've been building her up to be the one to be able to stop her, with or without the gauntlet.
I listen. Some of those heroes, as we know, in the MCU, are already powered by Infinity Stones, and they couldn't stop them. Why is she different? Right?
Yeah.
The Vision is, Wanda is. Why is she different?
I mean, she has more power. Her power comes from the Tesseract.
Right.
Yeah, but why? But so does Wanda's come from the Mind Stone.
True.
So does the Vision. Why is she different?
Both of them come from. But Interesting.
And you know, that's just something you put to Kevin. Why is she? If you're a comic book reader, we all know the most dangerous person on the Avengers is Wanda. Mm-hmm. Wanda controls reality, and she doesn't even know it. She thinks
maybe she'll know it.
She doesn't know it in this. She's controlling reality.
Maybe she'll know it come Endgame.
I doubt it.
Yeah, maybe. I doubt they'll put that in this 3-hour movie. Yeah, I don't think they'll do that.
And exactly what Tracy. I don't think they're gonna. But listen, what Tracy said, it's a 3-hour movie. It's a 3-hour movie, so they're probably trying to cover.
There's too many. There's too many things they're trying to.
There's too many threads.
Yeah, there's too many things they're trying to close up.
But it's 3 hours.
That one would be
to go there with Wanda.
That one would be too much of a surprise.
Well, we'll see.
The Hulk transformed into a different iteration of the Hulk we have never seen before. What do you think about that?
What? World Breaker Hulk. World Breaker.
Does Hulk get his revenge?
World Breaker, and let's see this movie go
Red
crazy.
Hulk.
Yeah.
Let's see this movie go crazy. World Breaker
that is
Hulk.
Scary.
And I want to see the thunderclap. That's what I want to see.
Man, I want to see the Hulk.
I want to see the Hulk go crazy as much as everyone else does, but I want to see the thunderclap. I want to see a signature Hulk move. That's all I'm saying. I want to see a part of that.
I mean, haven't you seen it before?
A signature move. That's the
you've never seen the clap
before?
The
thunderclap.
But have you seen it before?
He hasn't done that.
He did it in the
Incredible
Hulk. He did it in Incredible Hulk. Yes.
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, he did it in the Incredible Hulk. But I'm saying in Endgame, in the Avengers Endgame, I'm just saying that,
Yeah. I don't care about all that. I've seen it before. I want to see a different version of the Hulk that nobody can stop. The Hulk that is crazy.
The one where in the comics where Reed Richards and Tony Stark and whoever sent them out to space and said, "You cannot."
Yeah, it gets to the point with the Hulk. He's now the threat. This guy is like, holy cow, yeah. This is like, oh my God, how do we? Yeah, you realize we can't.
I think
kill
with
him.
the mind of Bruce and Hulk, they're gonna, solve their differences. Yes, it's gonna pretty much become to that point when he becomes the worldwide, crazy, uncontrollable. World Breaker, and Hulk. I'm sure when those two get together.
That's a moment that I'm waiting for because it's long overdue. We've been getting this same
I think that's the way how the Russo brother planned it, man. I'm telling you, I think he planned it that way.
I hope so. I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, we certainly get in Professor Hulk, so that's a different iteration that I'm looking forward to see.
But remember, the first Hulk, the first two Hulks belonged to Joss Whedon. The last two Hulks, and we didn't even get the Hulk in Infinity War. This Hulk will belong to the Russo brothers. Yeah. I'm sure we're going to see it different.
Yes,
we're going to see it different.
I didn't mind the second Hulk in Age of Ultron. He looked crazy in that one.
Yeah.
You mean when he? Oh
yeah, yeah, like
he was out of control. Yeah.
The moment the future Avengers meet the past Avengers, how do you think that's going to go? Yeah. When they go back in time.
I got some Flash issues with this. Here we go. Break out the DeLorean. Here we go. Wait a minute. And I'm going to say, Kevin, please explain this to me because I'm sticking to the way this thing is supposed to work. If you go back in time, the minute you see yourself, when are you supposed to disappear? Or if you go back in time, you've now created a different time thread, so you can't go back to where you started. Yeah. This is what I always say, when you start doing time travel, oh God, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. If they meet each other on top of the,
they're going back to the first Avengers.
Yeah, but will they let themselves see each other? See themselves?
I think so.
Or this is crazy now. Well, if you do that, but P, the way it's supposed to work, I'm gonna be fair. If you do that, you can't go back to the time you started from.
Yeah.
So basically, and if Marvel does do this, where you came from. So you guys are really starting a whole new universe. You start something else all over again.
Maybe that's the point.
Maybe that's the point. Okay. Fred, what do you think? If they see each other and we start going down this DeLorean trail with the professor and
I don't know how that's going to turn out. I didn't even think about that, but I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Let's go to another moment. And I'm looking forward to seeing this if this moment comes to pass because of books. Nebula puts on the gauntlet.
Oh, that's big.
Wait, what was that now?
Nebula puts on. You know the story, right?
That's big. That's Infinity War lore. When she grabs the glove out of everybody and she reverts herself back to being her normal self. And she's just overwhelmed by the power she now has, and they attack her.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It could happen because of what she's gone through. I think it could happen because of what she's gone through. There's a storyline with her. You know, there's a storyline with her. I think they're gonna probably
there is a storyline with Nebula.
Pay homage to that moment.
Wow.
I think that happens.
That is possible. Yeah. Wow.
All right, let's move on.
Pablo, this is a good one.
Cap and Tony see each other for the first time.
Yeah.
That moment when they see each other.
That has to happen. Yeah.
That moment.
Well, that had to happen. And
but what does
that have to happen?
What's that moment going to be like? What's that moment going to be like?
Well, I have my opinion, real quick, right now, the situation we're in, this is bigger than both of us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Listen, we have to work together to try to save everybody. If Tony, we can work together, but let's not work anymore. And Tony still holds a grudge. Okay, whatever.
But do you think he's going to hold a grudge at that moment when they first see each other? I don't think so. I think it's going to be
No, I don't think so.
Somber moment. Very touching moment.
Yeah, because, Tony Stark is not really like an emotional individual, right? And I agree the fact that it'll probably be just, something Steve Rogers might say something, but I think Tony will.
Based on the gravity of the events that have transpired.
Yeah, this is for the greater good. This is beyond us.
When they see each other, to know that one of them is alive, to see the people that are still with us, it's going to be a huge moment.
It will be. I agree with you on that. Yeah.
There's going to be another moment.
He's going to see him before Cap is gone.
And the moment that I'm referring to is going to be in regards to Cap and Tony again, when they're giving Tony the intel as to who's gone, and the Winter Soldier's name is going to pop up, and there's a switch is going to happen. The tension is going to reappear between him and Cap and Tony when Winter Soldier's name comes up. I think that's going to happen. It wasn't on my list, but I just wanted to throw it there.
That sounds.
I'm just saying. What can he do? Bucky's gone like everybody else. There's nothing he can do.
Yeah,
he's gone too. You know.
But I'm pretty sure Tony's going to make a remark regarding it that is going to rub Captain America the wrong way.
Right.
What? Now you know what it feels like. Well, okay. Okay.
I don't know
let me go on. I think this what. You don't think it's going to happen? I think it will. This may or may not happen. But based on some of the rumors in terms of who Doctor Strange was talking to in one of the scenes, he was talking to a huge figure, the CGI for a big figure, and people are saying that it possibly be the Living Tribunal.
Wow.
What the hell would that look like?
He'll look like the Living Tribunal.
That is scary.
Holy shit.
That's scary.
Wow.
That's scary, yo. That's going someplace we have never even dreamed of happening.
If that's one.
Living Tribunal.
But that just robs me. That just robs me. I wish we would have had all of the characters together, before the merger. And I would have loved to see the galactic, the cosmic beings, the cosmic entities standing over Thanos, and Thanos is saying, "Come on!" And I'm like, "Do you know who this guy is fighting now?" And we really needed Adam Warlock and Silver Surfer to be a solar system away, and to be looking and going, "Oh my God! Now we're going to see the universe die. These guys These guys are about to go to war. You got the Celestials, Galactic,
too huge.
Love and Hate.
Too huge of an event.
Like,
too huge.
Holy shit!
It's like, if you do that, what else can you do afterwards? I won't be impressed. I'll say that.
Oh no, there's nothing you can do after that. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do after that? And I love the part where Eternity said, and Eternity was with them, and Eternity said, "Okay, Adam, are you finished? Is your little game plan finished?" And he said, "Yeah, my game plan's finished." And next thing you know, standing over Thanos on that little island he made. I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. Just like the Super Serpent said, the universe is about to die, because there ain't no way.
Man.
There ain't no way. Do you know who's standing over there?
You never know if we see the Eternity, because it was Eternity that Star-Lord
Nebula, yeah.
In Guardians of the Galaxy 2, when he was looking up into the air and he was like, "I see it." That was Eternity.
People will lose their mind.
People ain't gonna know what the hell it is. I mean, fans will lose their mind. I don't know if the regular folks.
I'm sorry, you're right. Fans, right. This is where the fans, right, come in, and they will lose.
But remember,
and the fans who don't know.
Other people will say like,
I mean, but I'll take it a step even further. There are fans now who probably still don't know the story. They're fans of the movies, but they don't know the books. So they won't know who Eternity is. You know what I'm saying? They'll find out. But I'm pretty sure people have done some research.
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure they have.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure they
probably.
Have.
Well, it's funny. Since Eggheads, since we started, people are always asking for information.
Yeah.
So I don't tell them my personal. I send them a link. Send people a link. Read this. Watch this.
Right.
Read that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they come back to you and they go,
right.
"Oh wow."
Yeah.
Hey, but the movies aren't like that. I said, "Yeah, it's gonna be different."
Yeah. The snap reversal. What is that going to turn out to be? That's going to be a huge reversal.
Can you reverse it?
You think not? I mean,
how is it not? I don't know what they're doing. I don't think. See, it all depends on if they get another gauntlet, and then he just says. And I heard this rumor. He gets another gauntlet, and that's when he yells, "Avengers Assemble," and everybody comes back from the dead.
Oh my God!
I heard.
See, that was a moment right there. That's a honorable mention right there. When he says Avengers Assemble.
That's and they all come back from the dead.
That's another epic. That is another epic moment.
You wrote it. You just wrote it, Tracy.
That's another epic moment right there.
Tracy, you think it's more epic? You think it's more epic than when Aquaman walked out of the waterfall wearing the costume?
Man, I
didn't feel nothing.
I felt nothing. Yeah, that's true.
I felt nothing. Had they never shown it, I would have been hyped. But they showed it on every single commercial.
And
there was
that's what I mean. You show it so much on television, you don't get the hype in the movie theater. You're like, oh well, this is him coming out the fall wearing the outfit. Right.
Yeah, we already seen it. I was impressed the first time. I was like, oh snap! But
you shrugged your shoulders. Right.
It was disappointing when he walked out, and it was like, it was like a photo shoot, just like at the end of the movie when he swam up and jumped out the water.
Yeah, that was
I was
dope.
like, yo, what is that? I said, what is that? What is that?
All right. This is number 9. Captain America's death. It may or may not happen.
He's going to die.
But I expect that moment to occur. What will that
it's going to occur.
Like?
And well, I've already said my farewells to Chris. Chris has been doing our show, saying his farewell, and it's public knowledge. That's not a thing to do. But if they do one of those theories, P, that we had talked about, I got no problem with that. Why? For business-wise, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Disney can pull him back whenever they want.
You already heard Howard's voice.
Disney can pull him back whenever they want.
Opinion about him dying. So,
What's your opinion? I don't remember.
Yeah, what's your opinion?
On the show when we talked about it, and I was basically saying, okay, he died. You know, he's gone. And you guys were talking about maybe he's gonna cry in the movie theaters and all this stuff here. And I'm like,
you see, this is where
not if a theory that we heard comes out. I'm happy for him. P, you gotta P. That would be such the greatest conclusion in modern. I mean,
if they do it that way, but this is the problem. If they do it that way,
I got no problem. Oh, God bless him,
Tracy. This is the problem that I have. This dude is talking about if he dies, he dies. What kind of Ivan Drago stuff is that?
That's where I quote that from. I'm glad.
That's right. Ivan Drago, if he died.
I'm glad you picked that up. You know, because I couldn't say.
That's not the majority of human beings who see that moment. If he
there's no
passes
crying
away,
into you.
I'm not going to be like, oh well.
You. Period. Move on. Number 10.
What?
No crying.
You crazy? Thanos cried. Thanos cried. Oh
yeah, that is true. Thanos cried a couple of times.
No, this is serious.
This was the hardest thing This is the hardest thing anybody. You know how. Oh my God, you have to kill your own children. This is crazy. This is crazy.
So this is if Cap dies, that is not a moment that people will take lightly. It'll be a moment that lasts for quite some time.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. But Pete, if it's the other thing, I'm so happy.
Yeah. If it's that other scenario, then I think we've given it away prior to another show, have we? Or we haven't said it?
No, we haven't.
You don't want to say it?
No, closer. We got 4 weeks left.
I bet.
Yo, we got 4 weeks left.
Not less than that. Weeks. We got.
Listen, wow.
We're almost 3.5 weeks. 3.5 weeks. And the final one, and if, again, we'll go through this one and you guys can let me know if there's a moment that you're looking forward to. But the final one is the spawn of the X-Men and other Marvel characters. Will we see it? Will it happen in the end credit scene? That is a moment that I'm waiting for.
We had a conversation about this.
Eggheads alert. Eggheads alert, there will be no end credit scenes in Endgame. Eggheads alert.
Really?
No end credit scenes in Endgame. It came out today.
Wait, no.
Really?
I posted it. It came out today. I put it on WhatsApp. I said, yo, they really gonna throw us through a wrench. You know what, Pete? They really want us to feel it until Spider-Man, which is a month after.
You know why? I see why they would do this. Because this is the end.
Okay.
This is the end.
I would not let the Russo brothers walk out of there. I'm sorry. No, you can't leave yet. I got a Galactus. No. Back the truck up.
But who knows at the end of the movie
I'm not letting you know.
So no post-credit?
Nope.
Have you ever seen those shows where the last episode of a series, they show sort of what happens, like they go through not a timeline, but a montage of things that have changed, that have occurred. You know what I'm saying? Like they have the music going, and then there's nobody speaking or anything.
Oh,
like
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, like in the credits,
people doing certain things that, oh snap, that's an X-Men. Or this spawn, look at oh snap, that's Norrin Rad, that's Zen La, whatever the case may be. They'll show certain things perhaps after the events of Endgame that sparks the next phase. But we won't see it in no mid-credit scene. We'll see it at the end. That's a possible scenario.
Crazy.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I just sent that again. Take a look at your WhatsApp, and not used by government officials. I will say that again. Not used by government officials.
Today was April Fool's Day.
See what I'm talking about.
Today was April Fool's Day.
That's true.
Today was April Fool's Day. Now I don't take nothing, hardly any news.
Listen, there's no. I can't listen, man. I'm sorry. There's no way. There's no way that there's not going to be a post-credit.
Let's talk, Trey. Let's talk about Let's talk about that. What you just sent in a few minutes. Let's finish this.
Okay.
So what? Are there any moments that you're looking forward to?
I wanted to see Thanos killed, but the businessman in me said this character is just too damn great. And Warner Brothers is about to unleash Darkseid. We have to maintain the business, so we keep Thanos alive. We punish him a little bit, beat him up, or what the Russo said, they maimed him or hurt him. He won't be as powerful as he was, but whatever. But we gotta keep Thanos around, and seeing what happens with Cap. If it's that other scenario, I'm the happiest man in the world. Yeah, and I'm so happy for him. Yeah.
It'll be a touching moment if that's
that's a touching moment. If that's the case, that's touching. Hey, and I thank you. Thank you. You know what it is, Pete? It's almost like, and I know it's a movie, but there is some justice. Mm-hmm. You know,
because that's one of his biggest regrets.
Yes. And then finally, the future is in clouds and smoke. I don't know what the future is going to be. I know as Spider-Man goes forward, Black Widow is a prequel, and the Eternals are a prequel into the future, and Doctor Strange is after he comes back into the future. So 2 prequels and 2 current future movies coming out.
I missed one.
What, Doctor Strange? Oh, yes, you did about Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. This is number 10. I was off. I don't know if it'll happen. I think it happens because Doctor Strange saw the events and how it occurred. The whole reveal of how Doctor Strange did or had to do in order for those events to happen.
Yo, quick question, Freddie. Is Doctor Strange still MVP?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yes or no? Yes, he is. There it is. Freddie, yo, he still saved every one of us. He's like Flash Gordon. He saved every one of us?
Yeah. I think he's MVP if that plan that he set in motion is revealed and he was the orchestrator.
I actually want to throw one in. I think Scott Lang would probably end up being MVP in this one. I think he will probably.
Yeah, but it's still all part of the doctor's plan. No matter what happens.
I think he might be the key. I might think he might be the key.
Okay, I like that. Yo, I like what he said. Yo, P, I like what he said.
He may be the
Doctor Strange is still MVP. I mean, there's nothing. We said that in Infinity War. If it wasn't for this guy, we're dead.
Well, but we Scott anyway.
Scott is the key. Scott is the key.
We'll see. He certainly is the key because he is in the quantum realm where
I mean, listen. Yeah, I don't want to leave. I don't think we should, ignore or leave him out. I think he's going to play a part.
So we know we're going to be getting a Doom. We know we're going to be getting a Galactus and a Magneto one day. Magneto, we can sort of.
Yeah.
He sent me a picture of Doom with a fan cast of who people would like to see Doom be portrayed by. I like it. I think it's actually perfect. I actually see no one else playing that character, but will Marvel pull the trigger? And that is Michael Fassbender playing Doom.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Is it a rip-off of his previous Magneto role?
It almost is, man. It almost is.
It almost is. It's the same guy. It's the same guy.
It's tough for Marvel because Marvel wants their characters to be or feel authentic. They don't want nobody comparing this guy to any other thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure millions of kids around the world look at Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark Iron Man.
Of course.
As Chris Evans as Captain America.
Yeah.
So with Doom, I sort of I still see him as Magneto because he was great as Magneto. He was perfect. And he'd be perfect for Doom as well.
Yeah, he kind of, what they say? He kind of would have, yeah, yeah. But I don't know if they want to do that.
Yeah, that'll be tough.
We'll see the other actors that they'll call out to play that role. I mean, but...
Yeah, you're right, Fred. Just don't hand it to this guy. Just don't hand it to the ex-Fox people. Oh, you would be a better, I mean, I don't, we think about that, Fred. Just don't hand it to them. Oh, you would be a better.
It has to be probably a different face, but I mean, I can, see this. Yeah, it's going to be tough.
It's tough.
It really is. That's really going to be tough. But at the end, I'm sure at the end they're going to pick the right person.
And Cranston as Galactus, Galactus has got to be a guy who I know what I'm doing, and yes, it technically is a bad thing, but I'm set on a mission. I can't. Galactus has to be somewhat indifferent. But then we know after all of the years of dealing with Reed,
he has to be
Johnny,
Debo.
Ben, and Sue. He likes them. Reed Richards is the only one in the universe. I mean, it's scary to say this. Wow, I can't believe it. He's Galactus's friend. Holy cow, I can't believe it's like that.
Because he helped him out.
Galactus likes Reed.
Yeah.
Now, when's the last time Galen, in his new existence, actually liked besides Nora Rad, he really does love the Silver Surfer. He really does love Nora Rad. There's no way he would kept him around. I mean, that's his son. All the other heralds that came and gone and came and gone, and a lot of these guys came and gone, and they all had their own different motives.
Yeah,
they all had their different motives. They were like employees, but Norman Rad was different.
He was loyal to him. He was his dude. But I don't know if I see Bryan Cranston as Galactus. I see him more of a Lex Luthor.
Oh wow. Huh.
Okay.
Wow.
There's that fan cast that they wanted for Justice League that Zack Snyder ignored.
Lex Luthor has not been.
Really?
He is like Doom. He has not been portrayed as he should be. And Lex Luthor is one. If you go the route that he's supposed to go in, you will get a different Lex Luthor. And
definitely more mature, and definitely
he has that
charismatic
way of him, and that devious way of him as well.
The demeanor,
he can pull that off
with
no problem.
I mean,
hell no. Galactus, I don't know who's gonna do that. That's a tough one. Bryan Cranston would be dope, but I like him for Lex Luthor.
As long as the character is not emotional, but he is. As long as Galactus' character, he's not emotional, but he is. He's not, but he is. He went, but he does. And that's the conflict with Galactus. But he loves Reed.
He is a logical
being. You may not want to say that out of all the aliens and all. He loves Reed. He loves Reed.
He's a logical being.
Yeah. And that was something that me and Pete talked about. If they stick with comic lore, if you guys didn't know, Galactus has to feed on a life force of an entire planet. And check this out, every 24 days, a planet dies because of him.
That's crazy.
Drink that in, boys and girls. That means 12 planets a year get checked off. They're out. Maybe, no, not even 12. It might be 13 or 13 and a half.
I'm telling you, man.
Because there's more than 24 days in a month.
This film. Easy. $1 billion.
Oh, $1 billion. Easy. Just print the money. Print, like you said, unless they make it crazy. Where Popeye walks across the stage, Tarzan swings across. No. Other than that, or Galactus could go the aliens route and just be like a, huh? What?
Nah.
Yeah, but Marvel doesn't do that. They don't confuse the audience.
Nah.
Fred, what do you think?
Easy.
Silver Surfer movie, $1 billion,
Easy money.
Automatic?
done right.
Easy, yeah.
Easy money, man.
Fred.
Easy money. Done right, easy.
Fred. Endgame 2.5 to 3 bill?
Possible. Yeah. It's possible. Listen, this is the last. Yeah. I tried to.
Endgame will make $3 billion. Everybody saying this will be the first $3 billion
this
movie.
is the final keys, man.
Yeah.
And you're not going to see these, characters together. Yeah, it's possible. It is pretty possible.
Who's it chasing? It's chasing Avatar, right? It'll be chasing Avatar.
Yeah.
But that was an illegal run. Avatar ended, and then they put it back out again. That's no.
Illegal.
Yeah, that's an illegal run. That's an illegal run. Yeah, that's an illegal run.
Who's this guy that I forget his name. He's a great actor. He's always.
Who are you talking about? The lead actor?
Christoph Waltz. Christoph
Yeah.
Waltz. Christoph
Yep.
Waltz. I think he's I don't know. Physically, I'm pretty sure he can act the hell out of it.
Yes, he can.
But he just doesn't.
Yeah, but he's not imposing. He's not imposing.
Physically.
For me, you know who would be dope? You know how I think he would be dope as Mesoplex.
Oh wow! Yes.
Wow.
He is absolutely yes. He is a dead ringer. Actually, he is a dead ringer, Pablo. Yes. You are absolutely right. Oh man, once when Pablo said that, and I just saw the split image just now in my head. Yes, but he'll probably be a more.
Yeah, he'll
probably put off as a more theatrical.
Yeah. I don't want to mess y'all up about Avengers Endgame, which everybody's just saying Endgame. Tilda Swinton filmed some scenes.
Oh.
The Ancient One will be in Endgame. We wrapping this whole thing up, boys. Everything is coming back.
You know what? I have no idea.
Everything is coming back.
I have no idea what role she'll be playing in this.
I watched Doctor Strange yesterday. I'm doing my homework, boys and girls. I'm trying to be ready. I'm trying to be ready for when this thing drops. And the last time he spoke to her, she let his hand go when the lightning was striking in the air, and she was gone.
Yeah.
She said, I get to this moment in time, and I can't see anything past it. And then she let go. I'm looking forward to the next Doctor Strange. Nightmare is the villain. Maybe we'll get Mordo. He'll come back and he's walking around stealing magic from everybody.
Is that sure? Is that for sure? That Nightmare is the villain? I know people have been talking about it.
Yeah.
And it only makes sense. Well,
they could have went full-fledged Dormammu and Clea. They got to introduce Clea sooner or later. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know what they.
But Nightmare makes more sense. They can easily create a narrative around that.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we got 3.5 weeks left, and we're gonna be talking more Endgame. I know there's some people out there who don't want to know. Well, listen, I don't want to know nothing no more. I'm not looking at no news. I'm not looking at no fan theories. We've heard some crazy ass fan theories, and I'm done. I just want to go see the movie. But this is a conversation.
Yeah, to the point.
This is a conversation for the obvious of what could happen and what people are thinking about may happen. I'm
the world tour started today. They're now promoting the movie. It's over. They're out all over the planet. They're out all over the planet doing. I'm going to watch the red carpet premiere. Mm-hmm. That'll be on YouTube. That'll be good. I'm going to watch that when they do it. Probably. I got my April calendar up. They're probably going to do it April 22nd. Or, probably April, that Monday.
Yeah.
All right, boys and girls, this has been Egghead News Podcast Daily, April Fool's Round Robin. We're in the midst of this comic superhero bonanza bash. And this is where we want to be, and now we're smack dab in the middle of it. Any last words, gentlemen?
Yeah. People go and see Shazam. Go and see Shazam. It's going to be a fun movie to watch. It really is. It's going to be a very fun movie to watch.
That's true.
It really is.
That's true. Pablo?
Nah, I'm looking forward to go seeing Shazam, man. I'm looking forward to seeing DC get back on the road to redemption, shall we say? And
Respectability is where they were.
Yeah. Because it's they've been nothing but. Shall I say in a negative, spoken of in a negative tone, pretty much for the last few years, and now they're back on a journey to where we always thought they should be on, and when it came down to putting out their stuff, and thank God it's over with. That the past is over, and let's move forward.
That's right.
All right, there you have it, boys and girls. And as we always say somewhere else at another time, go to the movies.